and welcome to Channel 19 as we're bringing live coverage here for girls volleyball as Sterling Silver Knights take on the Moorestown Quakers, as this is a very important match. Winner takes all. Moorestown, if they win, they take the division. If Sterling wins, they also take the division. We'll be right here to let the girls volleyball introduce themselves.
Winslow, New Jersey.
Laurel Conway, sophomore, middle blocker, Stratford.
Morgan Bairstow, senior, outside hitter in Magnolia.
Kayla D'Angelo, senior, opposite, Blackwood.
Kayla Franklin, senior, middle, Summerdale.
Ariel Logan, senior, right side hitter, Magnolia.
Asia Logan, senior, defensive specialist, Hynella.
Michaela Corsi, senior, defensive specialist, Summerdale.
Emily Kraus, senior, libero, Magnolia.
Allie Barker, junior, setter, Gloucester Township.
Harley Rosenbaum, junior, setter, Summerdale.
Grace Miller, junior, middle, Stratford.
Of course, as you see right there, the Sterling girls volleyball introduce themselves, and take a look at the Burlington County Patriots standings right now. Sterling 13-2, 7-2 overall in the division. Moorestown 11-5, 6-2. If Moorestown, of course, wins today, they can win the division. If Sterling wins, they win the division. So again, it's back-to-back. Whoever wins right now is going to win the division.
And Moorestown leads 10 matches to 4. Moorestown outscoring Sterling 21 games to 8. Sterling last win against Moorestown was in 2019. Moorestown won this year, September 23rd. Close one, 25-22, then a 10-point margin, 25-15. This year, Sterling outscored opponents 27 games to 6. This year, Moorestown has outscored opponents 23 games to 15. Last year, Sterling outscored opponents 27-5. And last year, Moorestown outscored opponents 10-3. There you look at the conference losses for Sterling. It was NBC 2-1, and then of course Moorestown 2-0. That's that 25-22 and 25-15 score. For Moorestown, it was NBC 2-0, and also RV 2-1.
Take a look at Sterling's leaders. Allison Kowaleski, 69 kills. Kayla Franklin in the middle with 9 blocks. And Allison Kowaleski leads in digs as well as aces for the Sterling Knights. The leaders for Moorestown, Bree Wilson seems to be their go-to girl. She got 74 kills on the season. Taylor Pitts with 10 blocks. Maxie Ryan, 117 digs. And Annie Connolly, their setter, leads with 35 aces.
And of course, this game is a very important game right now. Whoever wins this is going to take the division, and honestly, you cannot expect a better game than this.
Absolutely. I mean, Moorestown still technically has one division game left, but it's against Pennsauken, so you would assume they would win that one. So, yeah, like you said, John, this game is pretty much, winner takes the division.
And Sterling's been playing well of late. I know we've had them last couple matches where they were tight matches, but they did a good job when they were behind, finding a way to come back and doing what they had to do to pull ahead of a couple very good teams.
Yeah, Moorestown's been playing well as of late as well. You took a look at those losses. Their 2 division losses are early in the season, September 13th, September 14th. So I must wonder if maybe somebody was hurt, one of their key players was hurt, and maybe that's why they lost them. I don't know. We'll see what happens here.
And you bring a good point that Sterling has played great from behind. If you looked at Northern Burlington's game, we saw that for a minute, that second game, Sterling was going to come back, and maybe it was going to go into a third game. Sterling was able to come back and honestly proved us all wrong, and Sterling won that game.
Yeah, it didn't look good there for a point. I think they went on the other team went on like an 11-2 run, and it was an odd game, that second game. It was just a game of runs. There wasn't really much of a back and forth, 2 points here, 2 points here. One team would get way ahead, then the other team would come back and go ahead. So, you know, every game in volleyball, I don't have to tell you guys, has its different characteristics.
Moorestown's going to serve first. Their setter, Annie Connolly's going to start the match off here. Leads the team in aces, Annie Connolly.
Starts it off. Sterling going to set something up. Kayla Franklin sets up the wall, unable to. Kayla Franklin again had a big game last time we covered a volleyball match. And you start seeing these longer volleys later on to the season. And that's what we saw right there for Sterling. It wins that first point.
Yeah, that's number 14 for Morristown, Bree Wilson. She's their big hitter. She's their go-to hitter. She's playing the right side on that rotation. I'd expect to see her in the outside hitting position most of the rotations.
Carly Rosenbaum serving for Sterling.
And there you saw Bree Wilson coming from the middle, so they're lining her up in all different spots.
Moorestown able to get back that point and make this a 1-1 game.
Bree Wilson, as we were saying earlier, has 79 kills this year.
Morristown, and it's a great point right there from Morristown.
There she is from the right side, the opposite position there. So they like to move her around, it seems like. I've only seen them for 3 points, but I've seen her hit from 2 different positions.
And that's going to be a...
it's a double touch on Carly.
Gonna see it right here. Taylor Franklin gonna send one over. This might go out, but Morristown plays it. And right now Morristown on a four-point run. Sterling really having no answers right now.
Yeah, Morristown just they look more active to me. Sterling's reactionary, Morristown's more active.
Sterling trying to find something to really slow down the points that are coming against them. And that's going to be out, and that's going to be another Morristown point.
It looks like a good set by Sterling. Just hit the ball a little long.
And great ace right there, and I look to my left of me, and McPherson saying you should call a timeout by this point.
I wouldn't be opposed to a timeout right here just to stop the momentum.
So far, Scully showing faith in his team. See if they can pull off a point right here. Morristown gets it over to Sterling's side now. Sterling trying to get something going. Longer volley right now. And it's going to go out, and Sterling gets their point and stops the 6-point run.
That's a good volley. I don't know if we're going to see this right here. Taylor Pitts, right there, made a really nice play on that ball. It wasn't a great set, and she made a good reaction, but ultimately Sterling wins the point.
Nice job by Kayla Franklin coming over there from the middle, too.
And Morristown quickly responds back with another point right there. Great spot to choose from. As Taylor Pitts will be the one to serve it off. And that one's going to go out wide. Sterling makes a great decision to let that one go out.
Guys, something I'm noticing as she's coming off the court, number 99, Sterling's libero, Gianna Manley Perez. She was not the libero in the last game we did. Asia Logan was the libero. I don't know. That was the last game I did was against Rancocas Valley. I don't know if
Manley Perez, yeah, she came in, definitely played more in that last game, I think, when you were away.
Okay.
And it just gets over the net, and Sterling gets the point.
I've always said if you could teach that, you'd win a state championship every year.
You just hit it right at the top of the net with a front spin. Come on, anybody can do it.
Oh, nice
And
block.
Sterling's great defense
Laurel
again.
Conway in the middle.
McPherson, you said that you wouldn't be opposed to a timeout. Sterling's right now coming.
Well, yeah, I mean, you know, sometimes you know your team. You know, he wants to let themselves dig him out of the hole, and obviously it's worked.
Yeah. And hey, Sterling did it. Sterling was down, what, 6-1, 7-1?
7-1. Michaela Franklin on a nice serving streak right now. Of course, as soon as
the Johnny Wiggles curse now, not the Schulz curse.
as soon as I say that, it ends quite soon.
Got a substitution. Rema Takla, a freshman, coming in the game to serve for Moorestown.
Sterling able to save this one. Moorestown gonna get something going. And Sterling's block does a great job right there.
I thought that was 4 touches on Moorestown. I'm not sure that Sterling hits this ball. Watch this hit. It hits the top of the tape, and then Moorestown touches it again. Oh, man.
Wow.
That's a bad break. Referee missed it.
Moorestown.
Nice hit there, Allison Kowaleski. They're going to need her big time today.
As Michaela Corset is going to serve for Sterling. And it's going to be a point rewarded to Moorestown. And I think it might be for touching the net.
This is Lily Clark, a junior.
And that's going to go out, and that's going to go for Sterling. And right now, Sterling's taking those times where Moorestown makes those serving mistakes, and honestly, it's really keeping Sterling into the game.
Morgan Bairstow checking back into the game for Sterling. Emily Krause will take a seat. Good play by Michaela Corsi to keep that ball alive.
And that's going to be for touching the net right there against Sterling.
The referee's calling a net violation. Net violation on 20. It's either a net violation or said she touched the ball here. I didn't see the net. I don't know what he's calling.
Yeah,
that's usually the down referee's call on those net violations.
Kayla Franklin comes back into the game.
Laurel Conway back to serve. Had a big block earlier on in this game. You take advantage of this. That's what you want to do when the other team overpasses a ball like that in the first pass. It's like a free opportunity.
Top it over, yeah. Kayla Franklin again doing the job in the middle. This is Laurel Conway serving.
And a great spot right there.
It's Taylor Pitts from the outside.
Boy, this was just placed in the perfect spot. Not much you can do about that one.
Right now, Moorestown leading this game 14-11. It's been a very close game. Sterling has yet to take the lead. They have drawn, but they have yet to take the lead. Sterling right now trying to dig themselves out of this hole. This goes out wide.
From the opposite position. You don't see a lot of teams. I'll tell you what, when I looked at these stats for Moorestown, I expected Bree Wilson and Taylor Pitts to both be opposite hitters, opposite of each other. I mean, outside hitters, excuse me. And that's not the case. That's not what I'm seeing here when I'm seeing them live. And I'll tell you, it's very, Moorestown's coach, this guy's named Scott Atkinson. He's a good guy, he's a good coach. Here we get a timeout from Sterling here. This rotation he's got his three best hitters up front with his best server serving the ball.
Okay.
And this is how they started the match off with, and when they went on that 7-1 run.
Okay. Yeah, because Sterling was getting close, getting back, but now Moorestown has pulled away again. Again, John, we said they started out with a 7-1 run initially,
and then Sterling came back and able to tie it, but Moorestown is just able to be one step ahead of Sterling so far in this game.
Yeah, they really are.
Well, like I said, right now you have your three best hitters up front with your best server serving the ball. So you're in your best rotation. If you can get them out of that rotation, then all of a sudden some of their better hitters move to the back, and some of their lesser hitters are up front.
That was Connell with the serve.
Sterling trying to get something going.
Something that Moorestown is doing here is they're triple blocking Kayla Franklin in the middle. I know Kayla, she's been doing a little more power this game, which is great, but those tips to either side are going to be wide open if she wants to try them.
Okay. And that's something she does a lot, doesn't she?
I only saw the one game, but she did do it a lot, yeah.
I think last week she did a lot, too.
There, Allison.
Nice hit by Allison. Yeah, I think that was going out, but it was right at Gabby Baer, the defensive specialist from Moorestown. There's nothing she could do but react to it.
It would have been close, I tell you that much.
How is that not a carry? Sterling wins the point anyway, but it was right before that. Oh my goodness.
Definitely had some side rotation on him.
Well, I couldn't see. I was kind of shielded from this camera. If she had an open fist, open hand, or a closed fist. I mean, if she had a closed fist, it's not a carry, but it didn't look like it.
Sterling able to get a great point right there. And Sterling getting themselves in a little bit of a run. Going into the fans. Powerful hit right there from Moorestown, and nothing Sterling could do.
It's right through that block. They got to get over and close that block.
This is Hannah Murray serving for Moorestown, a senior.
Moorestown just five points away to winning this first game. Sterling's going to try and set something up. Some great saves right now from Sterling. Sterling able to keep this one alive. Let's see if they can get a point out of this, which they do! Kayla Franklin.
And there's Kayla just powers through this block. This is their block set up good. They weren't triple blocking here, they're double blocking. And just powers right through that block. Nice job by Kayla.
Morgan Bairstow.
That one's going to go out, and Sterling gets another point right now. And I think Kayla thought she hit that. Or that was really close to the edge. That was also very close to the edge right there. Sterling very lucky to get that point. As Moorestown comes right back with another point.
Emily Kraus checking into the game for Morgan Bairstow to play defense in the back row, and for Moorestown you got number 44 Jenna Castrati coming in to play the front row.
This is Pitts, the junior. Taylor Pitts serving for Moorestown.
Moorestown able to get a nice block right there, and Sterling couldn't get there in time. Kayla Franklin misses that one as Moorestown just 2 points away from winning game one.
And you're going to get Sterling using their second timeout here. Again, I'd be telling Kayla that outside's coming over to double block every single time. She can do that little, I've said this before, it's called tip to four. That position on the court is called the four position. If you just tip to four, it's open.
And you can order a DVD of your favorite event. $20 per event, $3 for mailing, of course. You can also follow us on Twitter at SterlingTV19. can see what's going on around the castle, highlights of the games, and scores too.
I'm sorry, John.
Yeah.
It's amazing when you look at this. Now, I think you mentioned it too, Matt, that Moorestown losing to Northern Burlington. 2 games to none. I'm looking at both teams, and boy, and again, like you said, there could be personnel missing or for whatever reason.
Yeah, that's something that jumped out to me, and that they lost the next day to. Nice dump by Carly.
And Moorestown was not ready for that one. Moorestown.
Moorestown lost the next day to Rancocas Valley. Both of them. It was like their second and third game. So I don't know if just something wasn't clicking early in the season. Somebody was hurt. I don't know. I think Sterling caught a break there. I think that serve was selling a little long. Taylor Pitts played it. And this is where they went on the run in early on in this game when Kayla was serving.
I think she needs that one to hit the top of the net and rolls over. The coach has got to tell her that.
A great spot to shoot it at.
What a shot there by Bree Wilson.
Yeah, Bree Wilson, she's a nice player.
Right in the middle.
So Moorestown has an opportunity to end this one right now.
She lost her hair tie on that hit. She lost her hair tie on that hit. Outside. Oh, dump.
Sterling trying to keep their winning game 1 hopes alive as Kowaleski gets the point for Sterling.
Comes down to Michaela Corsi coming in to serve.
Sterling's hopes hanging on by a thread here.
Good serve.
I think Sterling's hopes just got a little bit bigger.
We just go one at a time here. You know, there's no 5 or 6 point play in volleyball. It's just one at a time here. And Moorestown's gonna take a timeout.
And you can follow us here on YouTube on Sterling TV. YouTube.com/SterlingTV19, where you could also be seeing this game from, or even live broadcasted on Channel 19. You see right now Sterling trailing Moorestown 24-20. Sterling's taking right now, as McPherson said it, 1 point at a time, and Sterling, we've seen them come back from behind before, and
yeah, and Michaela Corsi's done a nice job in serve position, so.
Great job from Allison Kowaleski.
That's a blast by Allison Kowaleski.
It was. Taylor Pitts couldn't do anything but put it in the ceiling.
Wow.
That was in, and Sterling, 2 points. That was close.
It was close. Yep, that's the right call. Tough break. That didn't miss by much.
We're going to take a look at the replay right here.
Yeah, we're going to be able to see down the line. Oh. Yeah,
just out.
It was out. It was good. It was the right call.
Good shot by our camera crew there.
As that's the end of game 1. Moorestown wins this game one, 25-22. We'll be right back for the second game right after this.
What's up? I'm DJ Wagner, and I play for Camden High. I got vaccinated against COVID-19 so I can protect my teammates, coaches, family, and friends.
I got my shot because I know the truth. The vaccine works and saves lives.
With the Delta variant spreading, we need you to get off the bench and get in the game.
No excuses.
The vaccine is the best way we can protect our community.
This is your shot.
This is your shot.
Make it count.
For a list of free vaccination locations, visit CamdenCounty.com/vaccine.
We all have places to go, people to see, and things to do. But while on the move, it pays to be street smart. Summerdale is home to several heavily traveled streets, busy intersections, and bustling shopping centers. When crossing the street, don't take the risk. Always use crosswalks and look for the walk signs. When driving, be aware of pedestrians and always stop for people while in a crosswalk. It's the law. Please pay special consideration when children are present, as well as when our students are traveling to and from school, as many of them commute on foot every day. For all of us, while walking, biking, or driving, please pay attention and put down the phone. In the time it takes to look at your phone, accidents do happen. Let's be safe and recognize our surroundings, as well as our fellow travelers. Summerdale is a proud partner of Street Smart New Jersey's Pedestrian Safety Education Campaign. Learn more at bestreetsmartnj.org. And let's be street smart, Summerdale.
And welcome back to second half action right now as we take a look at the standings. Again, this is a winners take all. Moorestown, if they win this game, they take the division. If Sterling wins this, they take the division. Of course, we also heard that Moorestown has to beat Pennsauken still, actually.
They do, but you know what? The more I think about it, if Moorestown wins this game, even if they lose to Pennsauken, both teams will be 7-3, and Moorestown will have beaten Sterling twice, so they hold the tiebreaker on them. So this is it.
That's right. The earlier win would definitely supersede that.
You know, I thought both teams at times played really well in the first game. Obviously, Moorestown played a little bit better, but Sterling dug themselves into those two holes. You know, they battled out of that first one, tried to battle out of the second one, couldn't quite get there. You know, you don't want to get in those holes, obviously.
Carly Rosenbaum serving for Sterling.
See if Sterling can take game two, make this into a game three. Moorestown takes the first point. Moorestown,
like s'mores.
Oh. That's going to be...
It's a double touch by Carly. Nice play at the net by Kayla Franklin earlier, right there. And unfortunately, passes a little behind her, and it's a double touch by Carly.
Great shot right there. That's going to... Wait.
So we got a call here. Moorestown's saying this ball hit the line. If it hits the line, it's in. The official, the line judge, Sterling's line judge on the sides, on that side of the ball, said the ball was out. The down official is coming over to the net.
Man, that looked into me. Yeah.
They're going to call it in. They're going to go with the...
Yeah. Great job by our...
Well, the call was out. They stayed with the call of out. Sterling getting the point.
Great hit from
Free ball,
Kowaleski.
free ball, free ball.
It is going to be a point right there for Sterling, and they tie this one up. Just hits it wrong, and Moorestown. That's the chase out.
S'mores.
Right, s'mores. Great, you're going to make me say the s'mores now. Moorestown.
And then here you hear Bree Wilson on a quick middle. So Bree Wilson leading the team in kills for the season. I really expected her to be an outside hitter. We haven't seen her set up outside. We've seen her middle, and we've seen her opposite.
Again, Sterling is yet to take the lead of this game, and Moorestown, if I said that right. No, I didn't. Oh my gosh. Anyway, they've just been taking control of this game, though. There's a free ball.
That's the one thing I was going to say that early in the match. The one thing I noticed about their setter, I don't know if it's Annie or Ann Connolly, she has like 30-some kills this season, which means to me she does a lot of that dumping, which we've seen her do it like three times maybe in these two games. Good spot, good spot.
Kayla Franklin able to find a nice spot for Sterling and gets them a point, which ends the streak right there. Right on the line, too.
They need Kayla Franklin to go on a run here.
Tries to set something up and unable to make a run right there as, again, Sterling's now behind 3.
Moorestown's really finding a way to get to these open spots. They've got Sterling diving all over the place.
Sterling was in a little bit of trouble right there. A little bit up out, and nice save right there. Unable anyone to be there, but
this is just something you don't see a lot of teams doing right here. Bree Wilson from the opposite going down the line, yeah.
Thinking there was going to be a set right there. That just gets over the net. And a point right there for Sterling.
Kayla Corsi serving for Sterling.
Goes to good. Maybe a timeout could be called right here for Sterling soon.
Well, he didn't call it early on when they were down 7-1, so I think he's going to let his team try and battle out of it a little bit here.
Not really looking too good for Sterling right now as Moorestown continues their lead. And right now,
nice skill there.
Kowaleski with a great hit right there.
Yeah, they're gonna have to keep feeding her. Feeding her and Kayla in the middle there.
Yeah, yep.
Great serve right there. And gets Sterling back another point.
Well, this is their opportunity to right the ship right here. Man.
Sterling able to save that one. And for a minute we thought Sterling was going to win that point, but
shame they lost that because a couple of real nice plays by Allison Kowaleski.
Timeout called right there, but for Sterling. As you can check us on Instagram at SterlingTV19, where you can see a bunch of the highlights, game stuff that's happening around the castle, and honest. Great play. It's great stuff to see. Of course, our next game is on Wednesday, October 15th. Girls soccer as Sterling takes on Audubon at 4 p.m. You can check us live here on YouTube. As Sterling's trying to look.
Lily Clark serving. Sterling's just really scrambling right now, diving all over the place.
Yeah, I mean, I know obviously their focus is on this game and the conference and everything, but something else that's important from this game is, you know, playoffs are right around the corner, and you got a good record. You're going to have a high seed. You're probably going to get a home game or two. You know, you're playing an important game in front of a home crowd. You know, it's just how you react to that and get used to that. At least, you know, I'm not saying this game's over, but at least they're exposed to this environment once the playoffs come. You know, it won't be a shock to them.
Moorestown right now is clearly looking like the better team.
They are. There you go, Kev.
Exactly.
The old Schul's jinx is back.
Sometimes for us too, yeah. I reversed it.
Schul's back at it again. Throwing something up. Kayla Franklin tries to get a point. Unable to. Kayla Franklin with a great block.
Yeah, great job at the net by Kayla.
Nice single block right there, and I don't think they were ready for that one.
Grace Miller serving for Sterling.
Another point right there for Sterling. That block, unable to block that shot this time.
De Silva from Moorestown was there, but she's more straight up instead of up and over, so the ball falls in front of her.
Schul's got any more of that magic left about Moorestown?
Done?
I said, you got any magic up to sending it for Moorestown?
She's one of the better hitters or servers that they have.
Didn't quite work that time, but maybe he said it a little too late.
You can't elicit the Schul's jinx. It just has to come naturally.
Exactly. Well, that's what's going to happen.
You're starting to get into that territory where you gotta kind of make your move here. You know, you can't keep trading points, obviously.
Yeah, when they get to the 20s, you can't be down by 7.
Yeah.
Carly Rosenbaum serving for Sterling.
Lucky to get that one over. Rosenbaum sends that one back. Slight touch. Now Sterling going to try and create their own. And a great Sterling block right there.
So Kayla's having a nice game, both offensively and defensively. And a nice match, I should say. Game 1 and game 2.
Again, still haven't seen her do that slight touch. That ball is going to go out. Sterling now slowly crawling themselves back into this game.
Well, you called for the run, Matt, and hopefully Carly Rosenbaum can do that.
That ball went on the other side of the antenna, so that did not cross the net inbounds from Kayla D'Angelo there.
Just a little too close to the net.
Moorestown seems sharp. Sterling doesn't right now.
Yeah, you just kind of feel this one slipping away a little bit here.
Yep.
That's going to go back to another point for Sterling.
Yeah, this just isn't a good set. See Bree Wilson calling for the ball, and it's just not a great set.
Sterling gets another point, just 4
A bit
behind.
of a giveaway there by Moorestown. This is Bairstow.
I'd say I'm very impressed with Morristown's offense. It's a very balanced attack. I mean, it's not, you see a lot of teams just feeding their outside hitters in volleyball. These guys are all over the place. They're setting their opposite hitter, they're setting their outside, they're setting their middle, they're going back row a couple times. It's a very balanced attack.
And you say Bree Wilson was getting a lot of hits from the middle, right?
There were a couple rotations where she went middle. I mean, they might have been running a slide or something. But mostly she's been on the right side, the opposite spot.
Sterling trying to keep their division hopes alive.
It's a nice back set. I don't see Carly do that often. Nice back set here to Kayla in the middle. And again, they're coming over and double blocking Kayla. Although she's back row now.
This one just goes out a little too far for Sterling.
Fiona Niedermeyer serving for Moorestown. Niedermeyer.
Yeah, you can really say it is slipping away from Sterling, and
yeah, Sterling's just giving away here, later in this game, too many easy points.
Yeah, it's pretty clear Moorestown's a better team.
Yeah.
just a great hit right there. And Moorestown just 1 point away onto winning the division. And they've done it with that. Moorestown have won the division. Sterling likely to be runners-up.
Now, just a dominating performance by Moorestown. Really just took Sterling out of the game, especially in that second game. Just pulled away, and Sterling really had no answer.
Of course, our next TV game was on Wednesday, October 15th. Girls soccer will be taking on Audubon. Of course, you'll see that live on YouTube. And I'd like special thanks to Mr. K, Schulz, McPherson. Sterling loses this one, 15-25. I'm John Allwood, and good night.